Hey guys, it's Juno, and today's comm is going to be how to get a high ranking in League Play. I'm going to go over a couple things to get a good ranking, like in Masters, and I'm going to explain in more detail what League Play is and how to be very good at it. Alright, so the first thing you need to do when you're playing League Play is preferably if you want to play solo, work on your solo rank. I strongly recommend you get 2 other players to play you. Not enough so you can get a team, but just enough so you know you have good communication and stuff like that. If you're playing a team, I like to assign roles, and I'm going to go into that in a little bit. Back to the solo. If you're playing solo, key things you need to do is if you have your teammates on your team that have mics, if it's not search and destroy, you can just talk to them that way. But if it's search, start a party and get them to join. That way when one of you guys die, you can get called out. And another thing is, if you're playing with 3 guys, start a party, and then when you get to the random, invite them to the party. And then you basically have a team. Okay, now if you're playing as a team, the biggest thing you gotta do is establish a role. Like, what I do, when I play League Play as a team, I normally assign myself as the anchor. And then the rest of the guys will play objective. Now, the anchor position is someone who holds spawns or is more like a defensive player. And the other 3 people are OBJ, which means objective, and they go to the flags, the hard points, and like the bomb plants and stuff like that. Of course, there's no real anchor in hardpoint.
Our flag has been dropped.
No real anchor in search and destroy because the rounds switch every time you die. There's no point of having control
flag returned.
Gun down, stand by.
Another thing, when you're playing as a team, you have those roles, set your classes according to those roles. Like if you're playing anchor, don't use a scorpion or a shotgun. Use an AR like I'm doing in this game. Oh, and a little bit about this gameplay. This is actually a 3v4, and my team has communication, so we do end up pulling out the win. It gets real intense in the second half of this game. As you can tell, we're down 3v4. Okay. Now back to solo. When you want to get in a high ranking as solo, it's very hard because you have to win a lot of games. When I was first coming into League Play, and I won 4 out of 5 of my placement games, but I got gold, so, even if you win all 5 placement games, I've seen, like, friend Jalen, he won 4 out of 5 placement games, and he got placed iron, so that really doesn't count for anything, the placement games. Now, the biggest thing with the placement games is people you play against. Now, see, when I play, I always get a master on my team. So, like, say my friend Christian Gonzalez, he's a master, and we always play together at the beginning of each season. This is so, even if we lose, I'll still get a high ranking. Now, I'll give you an example. Last season, or 2 seasons ago, I was a master. And then me and Christian decided to play together to get to masters again. I lost 4 out of 5 of my placement games. And it still put me in Platinum Apollo, which is the highest ranking Platinum you can get. And the funny part was that I won 1 game, and it put me in the Masters. So, you don't have to win. It's really based on your last season's placement.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
Another thing, if you get placed low in a division, like if you get placed in gold and you want to get out of it, what you have to do is you have to go on a win streak. Like when I first got into Masters, I was on a 16 win streak in Platinum before it finally promoted me.
Capture the flag.
That's how competitive Masters is. I mean, you have to be very, very competitive, and you always have to be on, like playing League Play all the time if you want to be best in Masters. Because people like at my division this past season, the season's just starting for July.
We have the enemy flag.
When I'm making this commentary,
Hostiles have taken our
my number one player on my division had over 200 wins.
We dropped their
That's
flag.
basically never shutting your Xbox off, I'm afraid. I mean, I got 80 some wins, you know, and that took, and I was try hard, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to get in the Masters number one. Oh, and about the gameplay right here, I actually go clutch and kill these two guys, because then I personally believe we would have lost the game if I wouldn't have returned this flag.
Hellstorm missile awaiting orders.
But anyways, when you're playing as a team though, you know, it's not that important because it doesn't affect your
Enemy flag acquired.
solo standings, which is good. And you know, if you get placed in gold or bronze or even the worst case scenario, iron, don't worry about it. I mean, if you know that you're better than iron, get someone like a friend who's maybe higher, maybe like in gold or what is the other division? Or platinum. If you play with them and you guys win, you'll definitely get promoted. I mean, that's basically how I did it. I played 16 matches against Masters before it finally put me in the Masters. And yes, that was very difficult, but I still did it. You know. And that's the whole thing on League Play. Even in this scenario, 3v4, it was very unlikely for us to win this game. I just had very good communication with this team. These guys were really good at pulling the flags, and we played very strong. Oh, and we all die right here. This is pretty sad. All three of us get cleaned up.
Hostile flag returned.
Another thing you can do to get a higher ranking in League Play is if you get placed in a higher division,
Hostiles have taken our flag.
like say you're in platinum and you want to get a lot of wins to get promoted, get someone who's worse than you, like say what I used to do with my friend Jalen. He was in iron and I was in Masters, so to get a whole bunch of free wins, I just let him host the game, and then I got free wins, basically.
Our flag has been dropped.
But every now and then I wanted to play in my own division to get some competitive games, like this one. That's pretty much the gist of League Play. I mean, it's competitive COD's really what it is. It's just high level, high intensity. And these people, they don't want to lose. That's the main thing about League Play. If you lose, you will be very upset.
Hellstorm missile inbound.
That's why it's so great to have communication and play in a party of 3 when you're going for solo rank. Oh, right here, this is where it's 3 to 3 in the gameplay, and I told my teammate, go ahead and see if you can pull that flag for the cap. Because I called out with my lightning strike, I pinged it, and I said they're all, what is this side called? I can't remember. Control side. And then he pulled and we flanked and pinched them together, and we got this last flag cap for the win. I thought this was a really good competitive game. I mean, they were all masters.
Friendly lightning strike
This
inbound.
was such a lucky game, really. It was all luck.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
Luck of the teammates, I guess.
Our flag is back at base.
But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay.
Units received.
I know it was very competitive for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But, you know, hopefully my commentary isn't that bad. Alright guys, I'll see you on my next commentary. This has been Juno.